And good evening, everybody. This is Lady Rage on Gamers Geek Radio GGR's Roundtable. Tonight is just Geek Talk when we have Travis, Roger, Matthew, and Joel with us. And
what's up, everybody? Yep, like you said, today we're just talking about the world of geek and what's going on. As many people know, I dropped a little, it was like a couple Sundays ago, I dropped a little thing out there to say that, Jared Leto is in the new Batman, Superman, well, he's not in the Batman, Superman, he's in Suicide Squad. And that Jared Leto does not seem to be exactly what he appears to be. He appears to be not the Joker, but there's little clues and little tidbits in the Superman versus Batman trailer that would give the impression that the Joker is someone that is very, very close to Batman. And this has been just buzz. It's not actually confirmed or anything else like that, but there's certain little tidbits that give the Joker, Jared Leto's Joker, that he's not the actual Joker. He's someone else. And I want to know your thoughts on who do you think this Joker could possibly be. All right, don't all jump at once.
I don't, you know what, I'm not buying the I know where you're going with this. You're going with it's Jason Todd.
Nah.
Or, I'm not buying it. I wouldn't mind in the DC cinematic universe, Jason, him showing up as the Red Hood. I want to see that. I want to see them tell through, because apparently they saw, the studio saw the Batman v Superman. We're like, yo, here's all the money, make 3 more movies, go. So I want to see. I would love to see, that Jason Todd getting the beat down with the crowbar, and the whole thing, he becomes Red Hood. But I don't think that Jared Leto is him. I think he's like the straight out Joker. I'm not getting it. I don't get that vibe off him. And then you got because you got to remember, it's not just him. It's Harley Quinn.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So Harley Quinn and Jason, the psycho Jason Todd, or which you saw in Batman Beyond. Do you remember? You remember the Batman Beyond or Return of the Joker?
Well, Return of the Joker. That's Tim Drake.
Tim Drake. Sorry, my bad, Tim Drake. But you know what I'm saying? They wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's movies, and they can change things. And, I mean, honestly, first of all, I've been saying Leto's name wrong, but so thank y'all for saying it right. But honestly, if it is, one of these past Robins, I actually might consider watching it more than I'm already considering it now. I'm just gonna say, I'm not here to bash, but I'm not as interested in the DC universe right now. But if that was Jason Todd and that got confirmed, I would definitely go see that movie just for that.
Right.
Yeah. I was on the fence with Jared Leto when I heard him, because I know him from other stuff.
Right.
It was like when they told me Heath Ledger's the Joker. It was like the Brokeback Mountain guy.
That's not what I thought at first. I was
and then I
more,
saw that preview. I saw that preview, and I was like, oh my, yeah, go ahead. Here. There it is.
Take my money.
Just take it.
My money.
Just take it.
It's all you. You got it.
You got my money. You sold me, man. He's in that clip for like 10 seconds. He says 3 lines, and I'm already sold on this guy. And then you find out all the crazy stuff he's doing on set, like sending people dead animals and all this other stuff.
Oh, for real, man? I know.
Yeah, he was mailing Margot Robbie, the actress who plays Harley Quinn, mailed her like a dead rat. And like all this stuff. It's just been, Yeah, he is so.
He's really dove into that role. He's trying to dive. Jared
Didn't they,
Leto's trying to dive into this role.
Yeah,
didn't they warn him, don't dive deep into the Joker?
I mean,
yeah.
everybody has warned him. Everybody has. Jack Nicholson warned him. Mark Hamill's warned him. People
The
have warned
absence
him,
of
but
Heath
Jared Leto
Ledger
is
should
the
have
actor
warned
that's
him.
like, well, I don't know about that because everybody's like, the Joker role is what killed Heath Ledger. I don't believe that. I don't
No,
believe the Joker role killed him. I believe overworked killed him. I don't believe the Joker role killed him.
I
no.
choose to keep my
I agree
argument.
with you on that. The okay, Joker. Shoot, I had a thought. Give me a minute.
Joe, what are your thoughts, man? Who do you think
Oh
this
well, I
Joker
mean,
is?
Matthew said, man, that'd be like the only real thing. 'Cause, like, I don't know about Suicide Squad itself, but just me thinking that maybe it could be some kind of twist, or maybe being Jason Todd or some twist like that would actually make me want to go see it. You know, the fact just looking at the clips of Leto playing him, it just don't. I mean, maybe it's just I'm an older guy. We're used to our old Jokers and the kind of drama that comes with them. And he just looks kind of, I don't know, maybe for the new generation, dude, but not for me. But that's just me saying from what I see. I mean, there's no telling. There might be some deep dramatic hook that pulls you in to love this guy as the new Joker, man. But
We're talking Joker. I know I'm kind of getting away from Jared Leto. The animated Killing Joke with Mark Hamill doing the Joker.
Yeah.
Oh my! Like, when is this happening? You're giving like this. Oh man!
When is that
Mark
happening?
Hamill was done. Mark Hamill was done with the Joker. He wasn't even going
Yep.
back to do. He said, which is fine. He was like, "Look, I've done it. I'm at the. There's no more I can do." But they were like, we want to do the animated Killing Joke. Mark Hamill was like, I'm on. I know I got this other thing. It's a
He
little
has
sci-fi.
to.
I've got this little sci-fi thing going on right now. I don't know if anyone's heard of it, but I'll stop.
Yeah,
and
I'm working on what? Star
Wars?
Wars?
It's an
Star
indie.
Wars.
It's an indie flick.
It's something that comes out December. Right a week before Christmas.
Blue Harvest Part 3.
Now,
Oh my God,
for all my Star Wars fans out there, everybody knows I love Star Wars. That's my childhood right there. I grew up on the original 3. That's the trilogy for me. It's not Lord of the Rings. The trilogy for me is Star Wars. We're not gonna get into that and try to make somebody puke. Shout out to Clerks. I'm just saying, Kevin Smith is a genius. But yeah. Star Wars is coming out Christmas, and before that, well, not even before that, but before I even dive into that whole Star Wars thing, how do y'all feel about what is it called?
Coming out.
There was something. I
Coming out.
lost my train of thought.
Is it coming out this year?
Yeah.
I can't think of anything. Seriously, man. Between now and then, it's like Star Wars.
yeah.
like that's all I'm concerned with. 2016 though, next year, it's like every other week something awesome comes out.
It's every other month. It's every month. Like February, Deadpool. Deadpool comes out.
Yeah.
First
Oh
movie
my
from
God.
Marvel.
Hard.
It's gonna be crazy.
A hard R Deadpool.
That'd be
Like,
so sweet.
It's gonna be sick, man. It's gonna be sick. I can't even imagine the Super Bowl commercial for that. It's gonna be crazy sick. Like Deadpool's gonna interrupt I want Deadpool to really interrupt the Super Bowl.
Interrupt the Super Bowl?
Yes, interrupt the Super Bowl. I want Ryan Reynolds to walk onto the Super Bowl field.
Show. Like they've got some, they've got whoever out there, Ariana Grande or some crap, and then Deadpool walks out, interrupts the whole. like some Kanye. Like I see Kanye, you know, but
Yeah,
funny,
like
but
just
funny,
like that.
like Kanye, but with funny and with talent.
Happened like Kanye, so. But yeah, like oh my gosh, that's gonna be crazy insane. And then after that, you got Civil War. After that,
Oh my God. Yeah, you got Civil War. Is Guardians 2 come out? Oh, Batman v Superman.
Batman v Superman. And then after that, you have maybe the Guardians.
Does Guardians 2 come out next year?
I thought that's
I believe
17.
so. No, it's 17.
17?
I think
It's been a while since I've looked at that graphic.
Well, we know next December there's another Star Wars movie.
Right.
They're basically we're going
I'm
to
waiting
get a
for
Star Wars
Avatar
movie
2.
every year. Really?
When is
I want
that?
Avatar 2.
Avatar,
What?
the original Avatar was like okay. It could have been more than what it was for me. It looked
You didn't
great.
see it how I saw it.
Yeah. When I saw it, you got to remember I was downrange and I got some bootleg copy. Yeah. I'm not going to say the US Army advocates the illegal downloading of movies, but yeah.
I'm not gonna sit up there and say that either. Even though that's how like I know half of my sites is from old military people. But anywho,
Yeah.
I
um,
watched it on this laptop. Just saying.
Oh, I think. Yeah.
But yeah, they could be. That could be too, because I got to admit, there's movies that I think you have to see on a big screen. You need to see that on the full size, because like for example, the last Mad Max movie, which was amazing, utterly amazing. I saw it on IMAX. It was great. I like that huge giant, because that's
Yeah.
how the director shoots it. They shoot it in that, real wide panoramic stuff because
Yeah.
it's designed to be seen on this massive screen. And that's probably what James Cameron did with Avatar. Now I saw it on on my little 15-inch iMac or MacBook that I'm, with my crappy speakers and 8 other dudes, crowded around me.
Memory.
Which has its own unique flavor to it. But they, I don't know. Avatar 2? Yeah, I don't know. Not Prometheus 2. I know they're making a Prometheus 2.
Oh dear God, I can't.
I might actually watch my first one.
I'm gonna watch that the same way I watched it before, with my eyes closed.
Oh, come on, man.
Dude,
I
Prometheus
like the first
was.
one, I don't care, man.
Oh
love the first
no,
I don't
no.
care, dude. I loved it. The whole way the story. I'm a big science guy. That's why I love Star Trek a little more than Star Wars. Don't kill me, man. It's just like more.
Yeah, I guess.
I wouldn't kill you over your own opinions. I will never do that. But when it comes down to,
I mean, I got a little Mark Hamill back in the day.
Mark Hamill. it's like I got my Mark Hamill.
It's my little my little stash can or whatever, little Star Wars thing, whatever. But I just love the science of it and the way they get down to it and about, I don't know, I forgot what the name of the aliens, they call them the Watchers or whatever, dude.
The engineers.
yeah,
was, you know what I'm saying, dude, and how you think in your mind how it could have progressed to be what it was in the future.
right.
And I like that part, my mind just went with it, man. I just loved it so much. And I can't wait for part 2, but yeah.
The part I liked about it was they didn't they actually under-explained stuff.
Yeah, they did.
And I was okay with that.
Let your mind go for it, man.
It's like here's this stuff because you're in it puts you in the part of the people that are going through it. And it's just like here's this stuff and you have to process it. And if you look at Ridley Scott's earlier stuff that he did, the original Alien, you didn't get any exposition. They were just on the planet. They're it's like here's a dead body.
They were just there.
They were just there. And really, if you take Blade Runner, depending on what cut you watch, It's just like, here's the world, dog, and you're in it. Good luck.
I mean, that goes with any sci-fi
it,
movie made back in the day, though.
Not like the first Mad
that's
Max had any
you know
real
what?
exposition.
What's up, man?
Not like the first Mad Max had much exposition. I mean, it starts out, oh look, car chase, and
Yeah.
that was it. Nice Rider.
The Night Rider. Right up until he saw Max, he was like, "Oh God, I'm gonna die."
Right. That was how those movies did, and it worked. I actually just read an article about how too many movies now are all about the origin and all about the exposition. We spend too much time setting it up, and then we have to wait for the part 2 before we get a story.
Right.
Stop. Just throw us into it.
So I think that's what some people's issue with Prometheus was. Is that's how Prometheus was. It's like, here it is. Here's this stuff going on. Here's, they're walking through the alien ship, and there's all this stuff. There's this green crystal. There's these hieroglyphs everywhere. This, that, and the other thing. And it's like you're trying to process it, and these guys are, and I think it's a generation of people raised on the well, here's a green crystal, and it is a intricate matrices. Well, let me talk to you about. It's like shut up, dog.
Let me interrupt the film for a minute to educate you.
Yeah, and then one thing I see where the complaint was, where some people acting stupidly. But having lived life, and seeing people just doing dumb stuff, like, I've seen so many professional people do dumb crap that I totally buy it. That some guy just, it would be like, let's say you've made your career as a wildlife expert, and you decide to go scuba diving one day and start messing with a manta ray and get stabbed in the chest by the manta ray. Like, if we knew...
We're not going to mention any names about what's going on with this.
I'm just theorizing here. It would be like that.
This is a theory.
So
this is a theory.
Let's not start throwing stones at a movie now.
I mean, no, because here's my thing with Prometheus. Prometheus was set up to be the explanation behind aliens.
Right.
It was to be an explanation behind all this. And Prometheus, at the end of the movie, feels like it just went in a whole different direction. Like, this was not a movie based upon aliens. This was a movie based upon a whole different type of god, deity, everything else that was out there. It's an alien still, regardless, but this is like past Earthlings, mind you, built in with Earthlings, and then when he got there, then he left the planet. Next thing you know, it's like, oh.
I think maybe it is the movie behind Aliens, just the answer is bigger than what you thought it was.
Yeah.
Aliens, the black serpent reptiles is a suspense horror creature flick to me. And when you have that amongst a ton of repeats and remakes, amongst a whole list of just what's coming out that year, it's just like, oh, this is remake, all in the horror film category as well.
We're talking about the alien. We're talking about the alien movies, right?
I mean, yeah, no, we're not talking about alien movies. I'm talking about just in general the way Hollywood set up there and put out just remake. Oh, here's something original. We'll give you Prometheus. But this is not a remake. This is an explanation to a horror thriller movie that doesn't have any aliens in it.
Yeah. Do you know what I think? I think Ridley Scott, did something with Hollywood. Was like, yeah, this is an alien remake. It's an explanation. It occurs in that universe. He just lied to him. He's like, yeah. It's an explanation. Because he wanted to make this sci-fi movie. So he's just like, yeah, this is what I'm doing. Okay, here's money. You're Ridley Scott. Okay.
You may be on to something there.
he just didn't bother to tell Hollywood.
It's like, hey, this is what we're gonna say it is, but it's not really that. Because you don't see one alien in that whole movie.
No, not really. No, you get some thing at the end, but it's not really an alien.
You get that thing at the end. You get that. You get that guy, but you don't get an actual black serpent. Now,
if you have just for our audience, if you haven't figured out, there's spoilers everywhere, so you should.
Oh yeah.
If you hate spoilers,
if you haven't seen Prometheus, I don't know how you didn't see Prometheus. It's been on cable already.
Yeah,
so.
I hate to break it to you guys, but probably I think Prometheus was on Osama bin Laden's computer, like out there in Pakistan. Yeah, so you are literally behind Osama bin Laden.
All right, so when you have and you know what I really do enjoy about alien movies is that they can intertwine them with the Predator movies. I'm a Predator fan.
I know.
I'm a Predator fan. I'm a Predator fan before I'm an Alien fan any day of the week.
Dude, how about that Predator?
There's gonna be a new Predator movie. It's gonna be a new movie.
I can't wait.
There's gonna be a new Predator movie coming out, but this is not going off of the Adrian Brody Predators, which I would actually like to see.
That was good.
That movie would either take you to their home planet and you get to see the Predators their existence. You get to see the Predators code throughout their history of being, with Arnold Schwarzenegger, through Aliens vs. Predators, through Alien vs. Predator Requiem, through Predators. You get to see their code, their honor, and their ethics gradually build over the years. And to continue where Arnold Schwarzenegger's movie was at, instead of going to the Predators' homeworld, that pisses me off a little bit. I'm just saying, as a Predators fan, you probably should go to the homeworld.
Yeah, I wanted to see.
I want to see that.
I wanted to see them bounce off of the Adrian Brody Predators flick. Like that tripped me out. Like these guys are kidnapping people off of other planets. Because you could do anything with that. Because you could have Adrian Brody's guy meet up with some other alien from some other, not even Earth. And you can do this whole thing going on. Because you remember at the end of that movie, there were chutes coming down?
Yeah.
What if they were alien? What if they were alien? Like the aliens.
No.
Now you've got some real aliens. Now you got real aliens versus Predators.
Hold on, wait. Because I'm gonna crash that theory right there. Because
I got you. I was just
they were on Earth. They're on Earth. They were there to be sacrificed and be made so that the Predators could hunt them on Earth. I already know. Alien vs. Predators is the oh my gosh, annihilation. Anyway, so
we're just going wherever.
Yeah, we really are. We really are.
That's good.
Aliens, yeah.
So
see Matthew over there rocking the Spider-Man shirt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about the new Spider-Man? They cast like a teenager. Like this guy is a straight out. Not like I'm 32 years old, but I'm in high school.
Well, it's bittersweet. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've waited forever for a Spider-Man movie. So when Tobey Maguire's films came out, I really enjoyed parts 1 and 2. Didn't care for 3, but I'm always gonna say that Tobey Maguire made a really good pre-Venom Peter Parker, but I never would have bought his performance after the existence of the Venom and Carnage symbiote. When I saw Andrew Garfield, while the movie strayed from the source material more, his characterization of Spider-Man's smart aleck comments, which is on Promenade the other day, it's like Spider-Man's personality, and that's what I saw with Andrew Garfield. So I was really enjoying this film. I realized part 2 was just a really big product placement grab, but I liked it. I didn't like that they killed Gwen Stacy. I was really hoping of all the things you could change from the source material, let her live. But they didn't, and that's fine. So it's bittersweet, though. We need a new reboot so we can have Spider-Man in the MCU, which I'm really psyched about that. But at the same time, I hate to see Andrew Garfield go. However, we're finally going to get a teenager. and finally going to show him as young Spider-Man, then I'm willing to give it a shot because I want to see what they can do with this. 'Cause so far, I've been pretty impressed with the MCU. I even enjoyed Ant-Man, and I hate Paul Rudd. So
Ant-Man was funny.
Dude, Ant-Man, I was so surprised by Ant-Man.
Ant-Man was funny.
And Rob always signs
I'm
up.
gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that where it was at. I'm gonna just leave that there. I'm not gonna dive into Ant-Man and everything else that I did not like about Ant-Man because the people are gonna sit there and be like, "Oh man, you're just nitpicking," and it's like, no, because if you know Ant-Man's story, you know the source material, you would understand. I'm not nitpicking at nothing. This is actual facts from comics that were written way before this movie ever came out, and it wasn't hard to pick another villain besides Yellow Jacket because Yellow Jacket is not supposed to be the actual villain to Ant-Man. Yellow Jacket is Ant-Man. That is Hank Pym. Like, what is... Nah, okay, I'm done.
I was...
But
when I went to go see that movie, though, I was like I knew that going into it because you saw that in the trailer, that Yellow Jacket was the villain. I was like, okay, Marvel, I'm gonna pony up my money. You know, I got my wife next to me. We're gonna, and they made it work.
Yeah, they made it work, but
it worked. And I guess I've accepted. I guess it's once you've worked for the government long enough, you learn to live with disappointment.
Oh man, Roger is really about to pull a Steve Rogers right now.
But
ain't about to see Captain America coming. I see a Captain America coming.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm just the fact that you equate me with Steve Rogers. I'm like I'm done. I'm good. I've made it.
I see it coming. I see it coming. Soon as as long as you've worked for the government, as long as I have. Yup, I see it coming. Here it goes.
But you learn to live with certain things. And it's like it's like I know
there it is.
MC, with movies, it's like they're not going to get it all right, but they made it work. Did I have a good? Did you pay your money? Did you have a good time? Yes. Okay. Then it served its purpose. In the movie format, I think comic books you can only expect so much out of them. Because you got 2 hours to tell, at max 3 maybe, if they're generous. Now, where I think comics they really have, and I can't wait because they're going to do Jessica Jones. I'm going to get my Punisher. Is that Netflix where I get 13 hours to tell the story? Because I'm sorry, that Daredevil show, oh my.
Beautiful, man.
Oh,
they really sit up here like Daredevil should be an actual movie. They should actually bring that into the Marvel Universe cinema screen type TV show instead of it being just a Netflix original.
But do you know what? It is. It's a 13-hour movie.
It is. And it's great
if
the way it is.
Yes.
In another film or another show, I'm going to be other than Netflix. I'm going to be disappointed. Like at some point, Agents of Shield at least needs to throw a plug out there.
Dude,
they will.
Agents of Shield is okay. It's like good filler. Do you know? I got to be honest. You know what bugs the crap out of me? Is Sky. Sky bugs the crap out of me. I hate that.
We went through this conversation, right?
Yeah, we did. She's total Mary Sue, man. I can't stand Sky.
Which, by the way, I totally looked up that term since last time, so now I have a better idea of what you're talking about.
Oh,
so,
I know what a Mary Sue is? You know what a Mary Sue is? Sorry, I threw that out. I assumed.
I didn't. I do not.
Bye. Sorry, telling my wife goodbye.
What?
Or good night. No, my wife's going upstairs. I was like, good night. I'm like trying to do this emotional. You're like, I love. Good night. We shall live through the long. We shall get through the long dark, and upon the morn we shall. Our love shall arise.
I felt a Game of Thrones coming for the watch. For the watch.
for the watch.
I'm sorry, anybody that did not see Game of Thrones, I'm not going to spoil that for you.
I would love
Just
to
watch
start
it.
that.
Oh, I'll spoil it. If you like the character,
No,
they
no,
will
no, no,
die.
no, no,
There you go.
no,
I have it.
no,
Let's do it.
no.
Yeah.
Your favorite character will die. A lot of boobs, for whatever reason. Uh,
There's a dragon every like 4 scenes.
yeah.
Every 4 episodes, there's a dragon.
No one will make intelligent decisions.
Yeah.
No one.
And I got to admit, I read the first book, and I stopped after that. It was just not. I saw how this was going, and it was just like I really can't get behind. Which is weird because I love the war. Okay, for Warhammer 40K, it's my jam. I play the game. You know, I spent way more money on that hobby than I should have. But if you look at that IP, like these dudes wipe out whole planets.
Yeah.
I mean, they are slaughtering populations. They will, and I think even Game of Thrones, that's what I'm used to. And I think I'm looking at Game of Thrones going, this is dumb. So what does that tell you? Like,
I mean, Game of Thrones hasn't got to the point where we're committing genocide on a global scale like, Warhammer 40K. That's not going to happen. Genocide doesn't happen on television unless you're watching it on like HBO or AMC where, you got Walking Dead or Leftovers.
Yeah.
Genocide doesn't happen like that. Mass people just disappearing, a whole bunch of killing.
Whole planet's getting wiped out. Like, and they.
I mean,
if you read the books, they're so casual about it. It's kind of, the fleet goes across and they'll go into what's weird though is in those books they'll go into and they'll just start describing it. And here's this civilization. It's existed for hundreds of years. Blah blah blah. But they went against the Imperium, and the fleet shows up and wipes them out. It's like, what the?
Yeah, just done. They're like nobody batted an eye for this. Like somebody, there's a Jedi crying somewhere. There's a Jedi just weeping. If you if you know 40K,
I love.
They wipe out everything. They wipe out everything. And one planet got blown up in Star Wars, and the whole Jedi Council felt that.
Yeah. And these guys are wiping out
40K.
40K.
They're wiping out solar systems.
And they're just not even thinking it. It's like, wow. Oh man, I would love to see a 40K. Yeah.
Little cross promotion thing there.
Oh. Yeah, Warhammer 40K.
Hey guys.
No, it's like I think everybody else is like, what the crap just happened? We went from Marvel Universe.
Yes.
But
Lady said something.
All right, so we're getting Spider-Man in Civil War. So what do you think his role in the Civil War is going to be?
Well, I don't expect much of anything. I expect a quick pop-up, and that's about it, to tell you the truth. Maybe when the decision becomes down between, Captain America and Iron Man and the whole thing going down there, as you know from the comics, maybe he'll be like the one trying to bring them together but end up failing in the end, maybe, and that's about it. You'll see of him. I don't expect much from that whole character in that movie whatsoever.
Well, I don't think he's going to be as big as he was in the comic books.
No. I don't see it at all.
In the comic books, he was a huge deal. Like that, Tony Stark, brings him in front of the, he takes Peter Parker in front of the Congress, and he, makes a big deal. Like, this is Spider-Man, and I have him unmasked, and the whole. I'm not really seeing it in this context. I mean, it is a Captain America movie, so I'm not seeing Spider-Man taking center stage.
Well, I mean, when it comes down to Civil War, there's not going to be a resurrect the comic part of the Civil War and the movie cinematic, the trailer, the movie in itself is not going to be the same. And we have to do shout outs
Oh, all
as
right.
by the way.
Sorry. Weird.
Yeah.
That's true.
Um
Still Captain Fade. Sorry.
I should have had Joel or Matthew do rock, paper, scissors of who wants to shut out the promenade. I should have them do this,
Do we
but
even need to shout? People
I
don't
mean,
know the promenade.
I,
That's like saying I don't.
I hear them.
We're typing anything.
all right. So our shout outs for tonight.
I can do this for you, baby.
Thank you.
No problems. I want to give a special shout out to another show, the card newsbox.com. I was a special guest on their show tonight, and it will be premiering Wednesday. So thank you, Ronnie. Check them out at newsbox.com. Intergalactic Geek Alliance, The Bat Cave by Intergalactic Geek Alliance, Avengers Mansion by Intergalactic Geek Alliance, Lady Venom's Lair, Game Share Play, Xbox 360 players only. No, I said that wrong. Xbox 360 bars, BAWS. Players, PLAYAAS only. Did I say game, share, and play? I can't remember.
Yes.
Anyhow, and you can find us on Twitter at Gamers Geek Radio, all caps, Tumblrs, all caps, gamers _ geek _ radio _ clan. And please come and help us grow our new Facebook page, because the last one was stolen, and 2 weeks later I'm still crying over it. But that's capital G for gamers, and then the last two words are all caps, Geek Radio. Comment, like, and share us. Help us get back up to the 23,000 that was stolen from us, please. And back to you, Travis.
And don't forget to like and subscribe to us on YouTube as you're watching this. Leave your comments and we read them. Well, I read them.
And Travis, don't forget Tuesday show.
Oh, yes. We'll be doing a show on Tuesday for Taking King. I am doing a live box opening. Hearing myself is weird.
Why are you hearing yourself?
I don't know. I can hear myself. Doing a live box opening for the Sager's Link Collector's Edition.
Who has it open?
We'll be doing a show on Tuesday for Taking King. I'm doing a live box opening. That'd be you, lady.
It's not me.
It is you.
My thing's on mute, so I don't know how.
Okay. Wait. Who is it?
There's another channel open. I didn't even notice.
Whatever. It's all good.
Sorry about that.
Oh man, it
Just
wouldn't be a
remember,
show without one little technical difficulty. I'm just
I
saying,
know,
it
right?
wouldn't be a
if
show.
that's the biggest thing that gets screwed up, you're fine. Uh, Just just remember, you're not the guy at Troy who said, "Hey, look, it's a big wooden horse. Let's let that in."
Let's let him in.
It's okay. It's okay. The wooden horse can come. Let's go. Um, I'm doing a box opening either at 1 o'clock. It's either between 1 or 1:30 for Take and Cling, the collector's edition. That's the one with the physical stuff in it, so everybody gets to see what you actually get. And then we'll be doing a review on Thursday about overall the Taken King, and hopefully I can get to 40 before Thursday. I'm playing the crap out of this game.
Have fun with that.
Hey, I'm level 34. I only have to go 6 levels.
Yeah, but you're going up against Crota's daddy.
Man, forget him. He knew what he did.
Says
Actually,
the
I blame
man
Iris.
that cried coming into a raid when I made you.
Yeah, because I was gonna die. I had no gear. I have gear now. Everything matters now.
Have you
Even
found the House of Wolves on Mars yet?
yeah, it's
Question
not the
mark?
house of it's not the House of Wolves on it's not the House of Wolves. It's just some fallens that are on Mars apparently.
No,
Um,
if I'm
yeah.
not mistaken, it says the House of Wolves.
How is it the House of Wolves?
Or it says something about the wolves preparing or something when they drop in.
I just spawned over there. I went over there and they were there, and I just started shooting them, and they were all question marks, and there was a lot of ammo to be wasted during that whole fight. It's not hard to kill them at all. You
I'll
just gotta
have
know what
fun
you're
with
doing.
that. I'm glad you didn't because I had 4 people with me and we couldn't kill them. We just cried. Matter of fact, I put a video
I'm
on it
sorry.
on what is it called? Instagram. Oh yeah, we're there too.
Yeah, we are also on Instagram,
Yes.
and we're gonna give a shout out to the Promenade too.
Heck yeah, man.
All right, so back to the geekery. Got to go back to the geekery, the geekery phenomenon, which is the world of geek, and it's a okay. It's this week has been kind of blah to me in the geeky realm because next week I have Taken King coming out. I got Destiny coming out. I got South Park comes back on too as well on the
Yeah.
16th.
Yeah.
And after that, Moonbeam City comes out as well on Wednesday. So Moonbeam City is actually a funny show to watch, and it comes on right after South Park. I saw the first episode already. Thank you, Xbox. Well, actually, thank you, Comedy Central, I guess, for being on my Xbox and allowing me to do that, even though I could have went to my on demand and done that. But either way, it doesn't really matter. Um, Moonbeam City. It's kind of Archer-esque. It reminds me a lot of Archer, and I like Archer.
Is
So,
it same animation style?
yeah, except a lot brighter and bolder and thrown into the 70s era.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen that, man. Ooh,
But
yeah, I saw that, dude. It's pretty good, man.
well, we're in that cusp right before all there's going to be this waterfall where all the series are going to start because
Blending in together.
blending in together because we've already got the Walking Dead prequel, Fear the Walking Dead, and then we're going to have Walking Dead, then we're going to have Arrow, then we're going to have Flash,
Flash.
and then
And then Gotham comes back on.
Gotham, then the Punisher. Oh, I'm sorry. Daredevil season 2.
Right.
You can tell who I'm rooting for.
The
Then we're
Punisher.
gonna have Jessica Jones. Then we're gonna have Luke Cage. We're getting Luke Cage. Luke
But
Cage.
yes, we're getting Power Man.
Yep.
That's awesome.
For anybody that did not know, Luke Cage is Power Man. It's the same person.
It's
And just
here's the thing. Okay, I'm
He
gonna
doesn't like
go
going
off
by
on
Power Man.
I'm gonna go off on
He
a
goes by
tangent
his real
here.
name.
It's Luke Cage is one of those few characters. It would be like where Luke Cage, there's been a lot made of, like for example, in the new Fantastic Four movie, as crappy as it was, where they had Johnny Storm was African American. I didn't care. Like that was not my biggest issue with that movie.
It shouldn't be.
It's but like
that should not be.
it was, but people were upset about it. You remember leading up to it, people were upset about that. Like they were having an emotional crisis.
Yeah.
On this.
People were highly upset about it.
Yeah, which I didn't get. However, because that could honestly, because like Luke, guys like that, Spider-Man could be any race you want him to be. However, Luke Cage, I think, is one of those characters that was written. He needs to be played in like that's like I can't. He can't ever not be an African American guy like that. They wrote him for that. Like that role, like that guy was written the way he is, the way he thinks, the way he talks, the way that he can't ever be anything else. And I'm excited for that. That's going to be awesome. And then, so we get Luke Cage, and then on top of that, we got Night Nurse. Rosario Dawson.
Yup.
Is going to be in all of this.
Yeah.
She's the connective tissue. So we get Night Nurse in Daredevil. We get her in Jessica Jones. We get her in Luke Cage, connecting all of it. And I'm willing to bet. Here you go. There it is. I'm laying money down. We're going to get us a Punisher Netflix before this, because there's no way that dude shows up.
I'm going to say this now.
That guy.
Punisher would.
I love the Punisher.
Punisher's good. Okay, Punisher's storyline, his rise, his falls.
Yeah.
Everything about the Punisher ties in together within the realm of the Punisher. But when you decide, hey, we're going to put him on the big screen, and then we're going to throw him into the you put him into the Frank Castle thing, and you did it twice with the Punisher, and then you did it with Warzone. And I like the original. I like the first movie, The Punisher, with John Travolta. I really did.
What?
Warzone. I did.
No, John Travolta? No, John Travolta didn't play it. You're talking.
No, John Travolta was the villain in the first one.
Oh yeah, with the John Travolta. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
that was great.
That's the one I'm talking
that
about.
was like that. It was like the old '70s, like a death wish revenge flick.
Right.
It was great.
That's why I liked it so much.
That was great.
Warzone.
Yeah, we're you and me. We're
here. We
got that.
But Warzone reminded me too much of Wall Street with the dude went was on a rampage and started killing a bunch of people. And it was like, well, you could have made it like Rampage, where the kid went through the whole town and just started killing people, but she didn't.
Yeah.
There was also some continuity issues there.
What was funny was Thomas Jane went and got some buddies together and made that 10-minute fan flick, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? YouTube.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That was better than Warzone was.
It was.
I'm like,
it
how
really was.
I wouldn't know. Actually, I've never seen either. I'm gonna have to remedy that.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. It's good.
Watch it. YouTube dog. It's called Dirty Laundry.
No, I'm saying I've never seen either movie, so I wouldn't know.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, I've
Oh,
actually never
you
seen The
see,
Punisher. The Thomas, as much of a Marvel fan as I am, I know it's weird. How have I
Yes.
not seen it? But
Yes,
I'm
it
going
is
to
weird.
remedy that.
It's weird.
watch the first one.
Thomas
You
Jane.
don't really need to watch
I
Warzone.
don't want to watch the
Don't
first
see
one. I just
Dolph
want to see Lundgren.
Lundgren. Don't even waste your time.
no, no.
It's like you
You
see
really
that,
don't.
you watch that like somebody told you, hey, here's this freaky video of this weird, yeah,
You
it,
die
it,
in 7 days type thing,
yeah.
and you still watch it, and people have died, and you still watch the video. You would think maybe you should burn the video as soon as you got the video. It's like, hey, people, this video says if you watch it, you die in 7 days. Okay, so we should burn it, right?
No, it's watch it.
No, no, let's watch it. See, okay, I'm leaving. Bye, adios. But that's just my mentality. I'm a survivalist.
Yeah, I'd be like, people are like, hey, you know that rundown camp where every time counselors go to it, some weird
I root for
slasher.
Jason every time, okay? I root for
I
Jason
love
every
Jason.
time.
Yeah.
Like, y'all are just stupid, man. Like, there's about to
King
be a
Rob
Jason
Porter.
reboot.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a
I
Jason
can't wait.
reboot
Didn't they
coming
already
out.
reboot Jason?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love.
and they're gonna do it again this October.
Oh,
He's coming
when
out the
when
The reboot they did wasn't that bad.
no when that reboot, I saw that. I was in.
Is it no, it's coming out next year.
I had Nina
It's coming
Visitor
out
in
like
it, bro, from Star Trek. I don't remember that, man.
yeah.
As his mother, yeah.
Yeah.
I oh that reboot. Let me tell you. Here we go. So no crap. There I
No,
was.
wait. Which one? Which reboot?
The Friday the 13th. The last Friday the 13th they did.
Where are you
Okay,
at,
the
Gunn?
one where the one with Sam in it from Supernatural?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So no crap. This is one of the reasons I like that. It other than the fact that it stuck to a lot of the stuff. Jason was actually more mobile than he normally is in the movies and all that.
He ran.
Yeah, it was great. I was in,
And he could
I
use
saw
a
that.
bow and arrow.
It was an atmosphere thing for me because I was in Sierra Vista, Arizona. I was I was doing a thing at Fort Huachuca, and there's this rundown theater that has two screens.
Oh,
So
that's
it's like this old, like when they talk about grindhouse cinema, like one of those theaters in this, like I'm in the desert
Oh my
in
God.
Arizona, and I'm in this, so I go there, we're like, they were like, here's your butter for your popcorn. It's like this thing of melted butter, and you pour it on the popcorn, and it's just weird, and you're in this, like, there's still, in the armrests of the seats, there's the ashtrays and stuff, like that type of theater. And there I am watching the reboot of Friday the 13th, and I'm like, this cannot get any better. it's like,
but it can. You know why?
It's
Because you're
like,
watching Friday the 13th.
I was like, this is great. And it was when the scene. Okay, so all right, if you have children, leave. Okay, they're out. The scene where the girl is topless, behind the boat.
Oh, you talking about when she fell into the water?
Fell into the water. It's like such gratuitous. I was like, yeah, you're absolute Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
Like it's like
that was signature Friday the 13th.
And then she gets speared through the head and then pulled up, and it's like, we're gonna hover here on her boobs for a while. It's like, oh yes, absolutely. That's great.
That was Friday the 13th. That was Friday the 13th.
That was great.
But the fact that Jason walked away, and then she just came up and was like, all right, I'm safe. That moment right there where the machete just comes down and just picks her up, like, perfect.
That's great.
Friday the 13th moment. But once again, like I said, Jason was more mobile.
Yeah, that
He
was
used the
kind of
bow and
cool.
arrow like Matthew mentioned, but he
Yeah,
ran and
arrow.
he threw an axe. Like he
That
threw an
was
axe with
awesome.
perfect precision.
Yeah, that
Like
was
he's
great.
been throwing axes just I'm sleeping just throwing axes in my dream. I've got the perfect technique.
He
I
also
got
like more
yeah.
intelligent. I mean, he had
It's
the
like you had a
little bell alarm set and
if
everything.
you're out in the woods, you're middle of nowhere. Oh my
Hey,
god.
that was freaking awesome. And then but there's a lot of reboots, and
Oh,
the Jason reboot is going to be this whole different thing, and I really hope they don't mess it up because the last reboot was great. I liked that
yeah,
Jason.
it was
I
great.
wanted to see that Jason again, but they're going to reboot that one. That's coming out next year. It
Don't,
comes
don't
out
mess
on the
it up.
Friday 13th.
It'll be Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
Oh dear God, don't please
Hey,
keep
if
Channing
I
Tatum out of my horror movies.
whatever it's on.
I'm
Hey,
sorry. I like
Matt,
Channing Tatum. I like him, but keep him out of my horror movies. I'm sorry.
It'll be
Just
Channing
no.
Tatum. It'll be an action flick. It'll be
if
ruined.
he gets killed.
Oh my God, I can see all the crying happening right now. Channing Tatum dies in a movie.
It can be worse than what
Holy
Oh,
happened
crap.
in This Is the End.
dude,
He didn't
you know
die
what?
in that one though.
No, that was worse.
You know what horror movie I'm waiting on? 31, the new Rob Zombie.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
I'm
You know
interested to see it.
Is this now?
no. You know what I'm really interested in seeing?
What's that?
Now if you know horror films. Trick or Treat is gonna come
Yeah.
out later. Trick or Treat 2.
Yes! Oh,
This
Trick or Treat was
this right here
great. Trick
I've
or
Yeah.
Treat
been
was
waiting for.
that came out of
Like,
nowhere.
oh my gosh.
That came
Trick or
out of
Treat 2
nowhere.
is gonna be phenomenal. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be
When is
crazy
that
in
coming
sense.
out?
Oh, that's not coming out for a while though. I think it comes out
Trick or
next year,
Treat came
October.
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
There was some Netflix like, oh hey, I heard of that, and I watched it. I was like, we have to
Yeah,
keep this clean.
Pumpkinhead, dude.
I was like, there. I can't describe it without using. Yeah, once we go off
Profanity.
air,
Yeah,
yeah, it's like,
it's
get out of
crazy. It's
here.
crazy.
It was great.
And
It
was.
hit it out of the park.
And if you haven't seen Trick or Treat and you're over the age of 16 and you do not, get easily horrified by movies, I suggest you go watch Trick or Treat, the original one, so you can prepare yourself for Trick or Treat 2. Because Trick or Treat is a phenomenal horror
It's great.
story movie that just builds up.
It doesn't. It's got good story. Like, you need to watch the whole movie too.
Yeah.
Like, you watch the
You
movie and you're like,
definitely watch it.
holy crap! I need to go back and watch the movie again.
Anna Paquin. I'm gonna give you a real reason to watch this movie. Anna Paquin's in it.
Yeah.
Okay? And I'm not talking like True Blood Anna Paquin. I'm talking like Anna
Fly Away
Paquin.
Home, Anna Paquin?
Yeah, let's go with that one.
Sorry, I had to trip you up.
Oh, there are so many people in this movie. From Battlestar Galactica
Yeah.
in the first
Yeah.
sequence. There's a lot of dudes. This movie's it's so good.
It is. And it's funny as we're talking about this,
It's
and we're getting closer and closer
funny
to October.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, October. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna have to start doing my thing, watching more and more horror movies.
There's a movie. Oh man, there's a horror movie coming out pretty soon. Oh man,
The
I just
Eli
saw this
Roth,
trailer.
Green
I just saw this
Inferno.
trailer the other day. No, Green. Don't go to the Amazon. Seriously, why?
No,
What?
dude.
I'm not going to talk
No.
about Inferno.
Yeah,
I'm not, because that
I've been
that hurts me a little.
Dude, okay, I'm gonna go off on a tangent. I was in Thailand in '98, and I was in the rainforest. Everything wants to kill you. Why would you go there? F
Yeah.
that place.
And then you got like tribes that have not been touched by man.
Yeah, every
Why
organism.
would you
in
want to
the
go meet
rainforest-
them?
No. Sorry. The
The
people that
rainforest is an
like
ecosystem where everything gets eaten by something else.
it's a death world.
Everything.
It's a hostile. No, F that place. The only people
Like
that
Green
want to go
Inferno,
there
that
are,
just
skinny
upsets
white
me.
girls who wear yoga pants and drink pumpkin spice lattes. Screw them.
Stingrays, right? Yeah,
But I watched this trailer yesterday. I suggest you go watch it. It's a horror film, and this was really intense. And if anybody knows Krampus, know the
Oh,
Krampus is
I know
coming out.
I saw that.
That trailer was sick. Like, go see that trailer. Like, go to Google, type in Krampus,
You start watching the trailer.
and watch that trailer. Oh my God!
Like it starts off as this dysfunctional Christmas comedy, and you're like,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden it goes, what the fuck?
This
What
just
just
got dark
happened?
really quick.
It just
This
is
got
like
really
it just
dark.
goes south. It just there's no transition. There's no gradual. There's nothing.
Nah, it's just
like,
darkness.
It's just darkness.
Instantly.
You're all going to die.
And I was like, oh my gosh.
Dead bird.
Because if you know who Krampus is, if you know the legends of Krampus, okay, one, if you don't know who Krampus is, watch American Dad, the Christmas special, the second one, and you pretty much get the whole story there. Except for the fact that he got trapped in a pot. This is like the whole family was bad, and Krampus is just coming for this one particular family during this blizzard. They all get snowed in, and it's not even they get all snowed in. This is all Krampus's word. And he just, oh my God, like that movie just has me thinking about it. I'm like, wow. Just
I want to be a good person now.
If you have a phobia of clowns, I don't suggest you go watch it.
Or goats, or
just saying. If you're afraid of clowns, if you're afraid of it.
Oh, it!
Don't watch it.
I heard they're doing it.
No, man.
Yeah, they are doing
it.
Oh man, come on.
Yeah, they
like
got the
series.
Yep.
Kid from Where the Millers is supposed to be Pennywise.
Yep.
Who?
The kid from Where the Millers, he was in Maze Runner. The weird eyebrows. I can't think of his name.
Oh, that kid's
Where the Millers?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big eyebrows. He got bit by a spider in his area. Yeah.
Right.
His wee wee.
Yeah. He's supposed
to be
dingleberries.
Yeah.
And his woohoo.
I'll wait till the trailer to make any judgment.
You shouldn't touch that movie, man. I mean, I don't know. We're getting older, dudes. Like, don't touch the great movies. It's my childhood, and it scared me.
I don't know. I think part of it too is like Tim Curry was Pennywise.
Yes, man. Yeah.
You got some big MFN shoes to fill.
Yeah, dude. There's no way, man.
I mean, it'd be like remaking Rocky Horror. I mean, who would you even cast for that?
Ooh.
Oh, Rocky Horror. I could recast Rocky Horror pretty quick. Yeah. There's a lot of good people who could do Rocky Horror, but it'd be like, I got to tell you, like it would be. Oh, okay, because we'll go back. Here we go. We're gonna go back to the start of the show. Joker, because Jack Nicholson was the Joker for how long? Now, who was the next Joker? Mark Hamill.
Yep.
Right.
It's like, imagine being him. It's like you have to. He doesn't even get a physical presence. He's got to do this with his voice.
Yeah. And he killed it.
You can't. It's like you're going into this knowing I cannot be Jack Nicholson. I cannot physically be on screen, and I have to do this vocally. It's like, so I was like, here you go,
and he
Mark.
killed it to the point where nobody remembers that Jack Nicholson was the Joker.
Yeah, it's like, here you go, buddy. Here you are. There you are.
If you think of the Joker, you think Mark Hamill.
Yeah. Now, I remember when Nicholson was the Joker. I was like 15, 16 when that movie came out. But
right.
You're telling your age.
Yeah, I'm 42. Whatever. I hate.
He's proud of it. He's
I'm
proud of
proud
it.
of it. Man, I earned it, dog.
Right, yeah.
I just dropped it. Yeah, exactly. It's 42 years old, got 5 combat diplomas, just sent my first one off to college. Yes, I'm proud.
Freedom, right?
America. But the
I'll give you the golf
no,
clap on that one.
I remember when I first saw the Batman the Batman animated series, and it was like the Joker came out, and I heard that voice. It was like, oh, get out of here, because you
Yeah.
had Jack Nicholson. Like, you got to remember, it was Batman 66 at that stage in the game. It was Batman 66. Cesar Romero. Then we had
Yep.
Nicholson, which was like, wow. It was like, wow,
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson.
He solidified the Joker role for
Wow.
for that time period though.
That was amazing. And then then we had Mark Hamill, and it was like, wow, here's this new take on the Joker. Now it seems like everybody wants a shot at the Joker.
Yeah.
Then Heath Ledger shows up, takes it to that another level. He's like, oh, okay, well, that's his Joker. That's Mark Hamill's Joker. Here's my insanity on it.
The best part about the Joker is because of how insane he is. He's been played how many different times? And
Yeah.
to be honest, none of them have been wrong.
No.
No.
And then there's the kid on Gotham.
The only way you're going to get it wrong, the only way that you're going to get it wrong is if you give him the gorilla from the Batman aspect. Like gorilla feet, big feet, wild crazy hair. That's the only way you're going to get the Joker wrong. Just saying. That's the only way you can get that wrong.
And then
because you can go the Young Justice route, give him the nice tailored suit, shaved cut, with a box cutter knife, and just like, oh, yep, that's the Joker right there. I'm really afraid, actually, because he's actually young. Holy crap. Okay, yep.
But okay, Joker. And then you have the kid on Gotham, who's maybe he's a Joker, maybe he's not.
No, he is.
He is.
Jerome.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did. I've watched that a number of times. He's got maybe 2 or 3 minutes of that moment where he's being the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
And he knocks it out of the park. It's a home run.
I don't know about Okay, wait. I don't know about knocking anything out of the park. I just know that this kid that they have playing the Joker has played some really messed up roles to the point where he could be just psychotic enough to play the Joker. Just saying. His roles that he's played in his past before they gave him this shot on Gotham have been some really messed up roles.
What was he in? I haven't seen him in other stuff.
He was in Shameless on HBO.
Yeah.
He played a gay kid on Shameless.
Okay.
And he went through drug addictions, withdrawals, a whole bunch of back and forth between sexuality and everything like that. That was enough to make somebody go psychotic. That's enough to make anybody go psychotic. If you just watch Shameless from season 1 to, what is it, on season 4 now, season 5? He has gone through a lot of stuff, and then past that, he was in another movie where he's played what was it? He wasn't a killer. He was a kid going through child abuse or something like that. He's played a lot of psychotic, messed up roles, and he's done them great. So him playing the Joker, it's like a transitioning to crazy. They're all right, you get to actually be crazy now.
He's doing it so well.
No, he's like, no, because it's like, we don't want you to go full crazy on this episode. You don't need to go full crazy. You don't need to go psychopathic, try to kill everybody. You don't need to try to kill your dad this episode. No, you don't have to do that. But as soon as you get to Joker, Kill everybody.
All right.
Go wild with it.
I think we're
Yeah.
Hey
about
guys.
Hey, lady.
Ma'am?
About that time, sweetheart.
Stop.
All right.
stop, collaborate, and listen.
So, as we wind up this world of the geeky, and we've made it interesting. We've made this tonight's been very interesting.
We've gone all over the place.
Yeah, we really have. We've shot into the realms of horror movies, comics. We've been all over the globe. The only place that we
If you
did not,
haven't,
even in games,
if you haven't found your
we hit
geekdom
every
yet,
aspect.
you've got problems.
Yeah. We've pretty much covered a lot of stuff in this show. But I'm gonna let everybody else say goodnight. Matthew, starting with you, going down to Roger, then Joel, and then I'm gonna say my final farewells, and then we're gonna close it out for tonight. So
Sounds
Matthew.
good to me. All right. So y'all just have a good night. Hope everybody see everybody back next time I see y'all. I don't want everybody to watch a horror movie in between now and then. Well, we're going to talk about it when we come back. I want to hear about it.
Roger.
All right. Hey, everybody. It's been a pleasure. Keep on geeking on, and I hope to see you next week.
Joel.
Yeah, man. I had a great night tonight, man. Got a lot of stuff covered. Hope everybody has a good night, and see you guys next Sunday, dude.
And it's me, Travis. Don't forget that we're going to be doing a open box on Tuesday. I will be giving away the 2 DLCs for Dark Blood and House of Wolves, along with that show. So if you're getting Destiny, if you don't have these DLCs and you want them and you don't have the money to pick up Taken King, but you really want these DLCs, you should definitely watch our show on Tuesday. Oh, yeah. And we've had a great night tonight, Sunday, and like Roger said, keep on geeking on. And I'm out.